Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Expedition 33 time. And the camera is off? No, it isn't. Wait a second. Something's come unglued. Give me one moment, folks. Try that again, camera. See if you want to behave yourself. Nope, I guess not. Huh, interesting. Sorry, the lovely music is going to have to go away for a second while I try and fix this. Let's open up this folder. See if it's just not recognizing the capture cards. Huh, weird. Alright, one sec. Windows noise. Not even a Windows noise? Huh. It was working for the Minecraft stream. I don't know what you're doing now. Come back. Come back to me. There we go. Huh. That was weird. Anyway. Alright. Brief technical hitch, but we are back with Expedition 33. And I have been so looking forward to playing more of this game. So let's get right into it. We're on the continents, as you might expect. We are out here on the world map now. And we've just finished in the Gestral Village. We are going to go back into the Ancient Sanctuary portion, though, because there is a section over here...
Yeah. We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Esquie's
that we missed on our way. I don't know exactly where it is, so we're going to do a little bit of searching around here, but there's another Mime fight, I think, relatively close to the entrance that I need to go back and do, because we missed it out on the opportunity to get another costume for someone. Yeah, so wherever a flag is, we'll fast travel back to the beginning of this area, even though I think we could maybe have just run around on the world map. Hopefully all of the audio levels and stuff should be fine this time. Entrance, there we go. Yeah, if the camera gives me trouble at any point, I do apologize, but yeah, for now... that's the entrance or exit to the world map. This is where the Patank was. There's a bit you can crawl underneath somewhere, I think. We still haven't got that, so maybe that's what we should be aiming to find. Is it over here somewhere? No, not there. It wouldn't be on the other side of the river bit either. Is it this way? Yeah, I think I kind of ran quite hastily past some of this. Here's the mysterious boy. The boy has gone silent, so we can't say anything more to you. Do we go right here somewhere? All this melty red stuff. Maybe I didn't notice a whole lot of before. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere we can go there. Just need to explore the environments more. I worry about exploring stuff unnecessarily, but there's also a ton of stuff we can find if we decide to go off the beaten path. It's just all of this sort of aimless running around that worries me. This is obviously where we fought the first Sacapatat boss. This is the Sanctuary Maze checkpoint. We go up that? Is that how we get there? Jump onto this? No, it doesn't look like we can. No, that's clearly not meant to be traversable. So where the heck is the tunnel that we go to get to the mime? Oh, is it this? Have we been this way? Yeah, this is new. Pretty sure we've not been this way. Yeah, okay, so there's items here. I grab this.
This will be useful.
A lot of chroma, actually. That's great. Also, I should check quickly. We're running around as Gustav, but CL is in our party now. And so I'm going to try the Girly Pop squad here for a little bit. See how they do against the Sacapatats. How about you? Beast! Let's see if I can remember how to parry any of these. Okay, there's 2 of them. Other thing I learned. Really got to break the catapults on these guys. Then that gives you a very different set of attacks to resist, so... Oh yeah, Mael starts in Virtuo stance now, so...
Chroma is flowing.
That's something else I have to remember. You can immolate...
Well.
And foretell. Oh yeah, we bought a bunch of skills, didn't we? I don't know what any of these do. Sealed Fate, high physical damage consumes foretell to deal more. Medium dark damage applies foretell and mark. I mean, marking card sounds good. That's actually pretty solid damage. Nice, okay, thank you for the timing there. And then, yeah, we don't have enough for either of those. Consumes foretell to deal additional damage, sure, why not?
I saw your future. Careful now.
Need to be better at timing that, but yeah, cool. Very nice. Yeah, I think I want CL to go earlier in the turn order so she can apply Rush. So if we put... If we remove... like that, then CL should be like party leader or like the first person to play, and then Lune and Mael should go right after that. Okay. Let's see how we do with that. There's handholds over here. This is what I want. Okay, we got this. Energizing start. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Oh. Now, hold on a minute. So we need to figure out our Pictos as well, because some of these... the skills cost a lot less to equip as Lumina than the amount that they take up as Pictos. So if I edit my Lumina... what do I have on right now? Yeah, like... if I remove rewarding mark in favor of energizing starts, then can I get rewarding mark as a Lumina? Okay, that's 5. What can I take off? I think Mael's really good with counters, but it's... yeah. Maybe critical burn. Maybe we'll take critical burn off in favor of rewarding mark. And then add staggering attack. Sure. Yeah, everyone's getting Lumina points as they level up too, so we can start adding some stuff here and there. Let's add an augmented counter as well, because we like to do more damage with counters. And I think I'm okay at getting counters. So let's do that. Great. I think that was everything from back there. Oh, he has like a light that he brings with him. Interesting. Oh, hello. Is this just going to be the catapult one? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we know how to deal with you. Except when you reel back like that.
Feel the burn.
Okay, and starting in Virtuose plus getting AP from being in a stance means she can Flurry Fury immediately. Mael is the best character.
Take cover.
All you need to do with that is dodge. There's no point in parrying it since it's not doing counter damage. You just have to be like a sweat for parries if you attack lifesteal. Huh. That's quite good. As long as you're not relying on skills every round, actually pretty good. I wonder if there's going to be some stuff that's basically just pump base attack.
Interesting.
Okay, great. So we got that from there. But we still haven't found the Mime. But yeah, like pump base attack, don't rely on skills, don't even gain AP, but trade that for like 250% damage or something. I imagine there's some stuff like that out there. Yeah, there's some other stuff around here that I've seen other people get that I'm like, where did you find that, sir or madam? Let's at least heal at this flag. I want to rest again to mess with some of that stuff. Lune has attribute points. Let's start putting stuff into attack power again, I think. Gonna go back to my might is right approach to this. And learn skills. Gustav has 4. We still need to unlock From Fire, but I'm waiting for Strike Storm. Lune has 1, which means she can learn Electrify. I'm going to get that anyway, because I want to swap that for the Lightning Fall or Thunderfall ability that she has, because Electrify costs way less. It's basically a much cheaper version of the skill that doesn't deal as many hits, but is actually fine if it doesn't deal as many hits. So let's go back this way because I don't think we explored every different angle here. For a start, we didn't go left, really. Or did we go this way before and I just got sidetracked by it? There you are. You... Here we go. This is what we came here for. Heck yeah. You better protect yourself. I'm coming for that haircut. Right. Oh, and it's got the shields up. Did we spec any character out for shields? I genuinely can't remember. Anyway, we get 5 to 7 hits with this, so let's Sealed Fate. So that's pretty good, as far as clearing shields goes. We definitely need to burn.
Let's spill some ink.
And what does Mael have that deals pretty strong break? I mean, Flurry Fury can break, so... It builds up stance damage pretty strong, so that's great. Okay, we've got 1 moon. And we don't have anything else that can add foretell, so... I guess we... we build up more stains, I guess, and we don't want to consume any of the fire ones. Great, okay, cool. That's looking good. Okay, got to get back into my parry zone, but that's fine. We're still in Virtuose as well, so that's good. Target is burning, so we can stay in Virtuose. Well, that switched us back to stanceless. Okay, weird. I don't get it. So we can add Foretell. And now she's going to be in Twilight next round. We need to Immolation some more. Okay, and that consumed a light stain because the light stains were already built up. In that case, now we Swift Stride. Get back into Virtuose to deal damage next round. Okay, didn't quite get the counterattack, but not bad. Okay, now we're in Twilight. Phantom Blade.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Mime gets broken. We need to Electrify. Because that absolutely rules. Oh, Breaking Rules is the Destroying Shields one. Huh, okay, cool. Alright, in that case, I think we just go for a physical attack here. Because that's absolutely huge physical damage. Heck yeah. Seal is actually pretty solid as far as like physical stuff goes. Anyway, we have the baguette set for I think that's for Lune now. Let's do a quick wardrobe check here. We got an outfit for CL last time. Yeah, there you go. That's the stuff. Classy. Amazing. All right, is there anything else fun around here? She's got some shoes on now this time. All right, we can mosey. I'm sure there's something in here, right? Yeah, there's got to be.
Oh, lovely.
Nice, revive tints. I can't remember if that gets us extra elixirs or if that gets us increased.
Well, that will help.
Effectiveness of the revive tints when we use them. But either way, we can't go this way, huh? Or can we? Oh, we can. We can. Only a little way, though. Okay. Nothing secret up there. Just a little outhouse. Occupied. So yeah, as far as like outfits, we have the sack wardrobe for CL, which I'm not quite a fan of. We have a couple of haircuts for Mael, but nothing else. Yeah, and then we have the baguette outfit for Gustav, as well as the crimson uniform from the beginning of the game. Okay, so we come through there. Let's quickly check around here. It seemed like there's a bit more going on in this cave environment over here. Well, not here, but... Let's go, baguette. Yeah, we need to get more baguette costumes. We need a full baguette squad. Dude, I love the fact that CL is basically Gambit. That's so cool. Weaken your shoulder. And then we just straight up attack. Get rid of that cannon. If you possibly can. It's so difficult to, like, know whether I'm hitting or not. Okay, and we'll Flory this one, I guess. Kind of overkill, but...
Take cover!
Cool. And counter! Yeah! And then it crashes into us again. Nice. It's a dodge, it's not perfect, but it means we don't take damage, so I'm fine with it. Okay, we learned some Lumina. Yeah, up here was just that. This is the cave environment. She's also got a little lighting situation. Oh, right, and that was the way out. Okay, so there wasn't anything else in this cave that we should have been exploring. That's fine. So I think I've gotten everything from this environment now, I think. We'll be back in a couple of days' time, inevitably, when I watch somebody else stream and realize that there's one other thing I should have gotten. Do we have any 1 AP skills? No, okay, just attack then. And Luna can immolate, and that'll probably do this one. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Well, Mime is just going to kick everything's butt, so... Oh, perfect dodge that time. Great. Perfect dodges still get you AP as well, so that's kind of nice. Okay, energizing start is now available, so we can put that on other characters, which is amazing. Yeah, so we basically want to... If we're not actively learning any Pictos, we want to make sure that we are equipping the ones that cost a lot if they're equipped as Luminas. So, like, energizing start 2 is worth 10. Exposing attack is worth 10. Empowering attack is worth 10. Like, we want to be equipping those, and Breaker, which I'm pretty sure... Yeah, CL already has. So yeah, we want to make sure that we're equipping those instead of spending the Lumina points on them. So I need to do like a proper... I need to take everyone's Pictos and Luminas off and then reapply everything, basically, to make sure I'm doing it all right. Still don't know what Pictos and Lumina stands for. Pictos are basically armor that conveys a little bit of stats and a little bit of and like a passive skill, and the Lumina is you can just learn the passive skill and equip it anytime without having equipped the Pictos. But since you don't really have armor in this game, you just have like stats and wardrobe. Consider the Pictos armor for what it's worth. Yeah, I guess we'll fast travel back to the entrance so we can leave to the world map, and then we're going to go back to Flying Waters again, because there's one thing that I missed there that is actually going to be really useful. There's something about flying around in this outfit that doesn't look quite as impactful, I guess, as flying around in the Expeditioner outfit. I don't know why. There's a couple of other things on the world map that I wanted to investigate as well, because I saw a couple of people go this way and that, and they found characters just kind of hanging out on the world map. There's like a beach down here where there's a guy. Also, this is where we're supposed to be going. This is Esquie's house, I guess. But there's this guy, a lost Gestral, who's not lost at all. Should get back to Sastro sometime soon. You seem pretty lost to me, and you can stay at our camp if you like. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if there's another quest giver that you're supposed to meet at some stage, but that person's now going to be at our camp, so there's that. Also, if we head down this way, there's this merchant over here at the beach. Where there's this awesome, like, Giant's Causeway looking area. This is Karabi. He says, care for a good deal. If we trade, we can buy the suit that Gustav is wearing in the beginning, and the outfit that Mime is wearing at the beginning, which almost makes her part of the Baguette squad, and also a short haircut for Gustav, which I'm going to buy anyway, just because I like options. Even though I like Gustav's hair as is. So, yeah, Mime can almost be part of the Baguette crew. There's also a bunch of enemies hanging around here. I think I need to fight stuff on the world map more, because it seems like they drop weapons every so often. There's also these little items and stuff. But yeah, let's kick some butt. Okay, first of all, we blow this up. Second of all, we blow this up. And that's a regular Lancer from back in the day. Okay, cool. So, I think we need to shoot at this guy twice more because he's a flyer, so we'll get him out of the picture. That earned back a little bit more AP, so we can at least consider using Focused Foretell. We'll Ice Lance you to get you out of the picture, because they're weak to that. And then we'll Flory this guy.
Precision.
That's huge. Absolutely wild.
Danger.
We can counter that easily because I know that one, and that's 4,000 damage. And I still can't counter those guys very well.
Brace yourself.
Let's try again. There we go, we got the counter. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, and that's the other thing. Every so often, if you haven't upgraded a weapon, you'll just get a better one from an enemy, it seems like. So, 2 of Gustav's weapons that are level 6 drop from that encounter, which is something I saw happen on Thor's stream, and I was like, I need to do that more. I need to just fight the stuff that's in the overworld more. So anyway, we'll head back to Flying Waters very briefly. We're going to go back to the central section that we start out in that has the big anchor, because there's a little parkour section there that I completely missed as well. So we're going to head back through the boss arena to the flag. Also been watching Thor's Baguette Battler streams, yeah. I like how easily he was committed to the mime thing. He was like, this is horrifying, mimes are awful, and then he was like, I will do nothing but mimes the entire stream. And I'm like, amazing. So let's go back to Noko's hut, because then we can run back to the first area from there. I'm also tempted, since we're headed in that direction, to go back and try Chromatic Abbeest again. Because we're now, what, level 15? Yeah. And the recommended level is 20. But we were doing pretty well against it. I think the main problem was just our DPS wasn't high enough. And now we have a weapon that puts Mael in Virtuo stance to begin with. I am slightly more confident about being able to deal a big counter-attack. Oh yeah, we can do this fight. Assuming that the ambush still happens here. Oh, guess it doesn't. Because there's one fight there that's just a series of demineurs that all you need to do is shoot all the bombs and they get taken out. So, like, you just shoot the mine immediately. Like that. So it's a very easy fight. And, yeah, this thing's pretty low level for where we're at. We get bonus XP because no damage, so... G to B, thank you for gifting a sub to Scruffy Paladin. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, see? Just... two-shot fight. Where's the guy? Show me the guy. Hello, the guy. Very, very fast fight. That was like 3-second fight. Hits it with a card, it's dead. Okay, here we are. And there's actually a parkour section that leads up to that, believe it or not. At least I'm pretty sure there was. Forget which direction it is. But it's maybe this way? Now that's the direction we just came from. Where was it then? Oh, this is not the section with the big anchor, though. So I'm thinking of a slightly different place. That's the exit to the world map. So it doesn't end up there, but there's a couple of spots that you can jump to. Maybe they're further back here that I missed. And yeah, all of these, like, limbs and stuff that are up here are so interesting. Let's go and fight some stuff. Does anyone have a title for the stream? Everybody should.
Let's spill something.
Yeah, try refreshing if you're not seeing a title. So maybe it's after Noko's hut then. Also, Noko's no longer here, which is fun. There's a little lantern. Alright, let's pause here. Just because I saw somebody got a level up. We're going to put up Mael's crit, which is naturally fairly high. And it's huge when she does massive damage, so... makes sense to have that. Okay, we're close to her getting another ability. Protects allies by taking damage in their place. Oh, so she can tank? That's really interesting. I want to get Mezzo Forte because that's a really good skill for if you start in... or you are currently in Virtuose and you just need to build AP. Because reapplying the current stance and doing that would be very, very useful. This is the area I'm talking about. This has a little parkour section that we haven't done. Also, that giant, like, thing is in the sky right now. And I'm like, what's your deal? Remind me what your deal is.
Here's your card.
Oh yeah, Thunderfall, right? Electrify. We can try out Electrify.
Thunder. Crack.
On guard.
Okay, not bad. I think maybe we just shoot you and then attack you. Yeah, that works. Shouldn't the title say part 4? Oh, does it still say part 3? I'll change it. Hang on. 1 second. Sorry, the game steals my mouse. There we go. Part 4. There we go. Who's that bloke in the middle? Haven't seen Gustav for a little bit. Oh, hello. We'll fight you too. Ah, and you brought friends. Those friends shall be your downfall, sir. Your downfall.
Here's your card.
Nice. I have a feeling this sword is going to be what we use for Mael forever unless there's another one like it. So how do we get up there to begin with? It seems like we can jump to some of this stuff. Like there's this. Ah, right, there's handholds there. That's what I was missing the first time around, see? And then there's a grapple point there. Yes, okay, good. Because then it led to something up here.
Great.
Augmented aim, 50% increased free aim damage. So you can basically make somebody just a ranger. By giving them 50% extra damage on free aim, plus all of the other stuff that you get from free aim, like mark and burn and stuff like that. And then it just sets up the other characters to do whatever the heck they want. I love it so much. This game is truly the best. How do I... Cool, I just don't take full damage. What's up, Zephyrus? Welcome in. We are backtracking a little bit here in Expedition 33 just to grab some stuff that I missed the first time around, but having so much fun with this game still. The UI is so responsive in combat as well. That's one of the things I love about this is it doesn't even need to load all of the options before it lets you pick one. You just spam A and it's like, oh, I knew what you wanted to do. You wanted to absolutely obliterate that guy. Cool, I'll let you do it. I'm also going to run through here and see if the blacksmith is back, because we can fight them, and I need a bit of practice fighting those. Yeah, cool. What up? How I like this game so far? This game is phenomenal. It's really reminding me of some of the JRPGs that I used to play when I was younger. Like, I loved Final Fantasy X. So the battle system with the initiative order on the left-hand side, like, really hits for me. Here's what I wanted to try with Mime, because we have this now, which is low physical damage, 2 hits, destroys shields, gains 1 AP per shield. And if we make the target defenseless, play a second turn. But we don't have defenseless up, so... Okay, it's still just really good. She's in Virtuose, it destroys the shields and then cleans up the rest. It's so good. But yeah, I don't know about Game of the Year. Like, I feel like people jump the gun when starting to talk about stuff like Game of the Year, but I think this game is incredible. I'm really enjoying it, and now I want to go and fight an optional boss. So, let's put your attack power up. Let's put your attack power up. And we'll camp outside of Chromatic Abbeest so that we can get hold of... oh, this is the one I wanted. Medium single target dark damage. 1 hit, heals all allies 30%. Consumes foretell to deal more. I feel like I'm still not used to CL's, like, resource management minigame that's basically in each character's combat styles, so I really want to figure out how I can best utilize her. But we're going to fast travel back to Noko's hut, and we're going to leave the map from there. Yeah, I've... The thing about this game, the only thing that's grating on me slightly at this point is the amount of, like, facts about this game that people like to remind you of constantly. Like the fact that Gustav's voice acted by Charlie Cox, or Mime is played by the woman who plays Shadowheart, or the fact that this is the composer's first project, or the writer auditioned as a voice actor. There's all of these little things that, like, always get brought up in discussion in this game, and to be honest, now I'm, like, 10 hours in, I've heard them all, and it's starting to, like, it's starting to get a little repetitive. But that's not anything personal on you guys, don't worry about it. Like, it's just my own personal preferences for, like, the conversation about this game and moving on from that stuff. There are certainly people in the chat who will not have known that, so don't worry too much about it. Also, saying it's the composer's first project is probably a little misleading. It's maybe their first published project or their first, like, project on this kind of scale, but I'm certain it is not the first thing they have tried to compose for a video game. I mean, if it is, congratulations, but I'm sure video games were part of their sort of... you know, purview before this. Yeah, don't worry about, like, moderating any of that chat or whatever. I'm just, I've now watched a bunch of streams and... like, I'm staying away from videos about it just in case, like, character info gets revealed that I haven't seen any of yet. Just make sure to rest so that we're pretty well in order here. And let's try and figure out our Pictos, because this thing doesn't have shields, so we don't need breaker stuff, really. Or we don't need the shield-focused stuff specifically. Okay, so Mael's base attack applies defenseless for a turn. So if we can get the target defenseless... wait, no, that's not going to make any sense. We need to have that on somebody else. Yeah, what do we do about this? I think we still want to build to a break. But then stun boost, I think, would be a really good Lumina for Mael to have. Oh yeah, the other thing I should do is I need to go back to the world map briefly. I need to go to camp and I need to make some weapon upgrades. Shiv Jam, thanks so much for the raid. Shiv, welcome in. You've been playing this, right? Oh, you just did this guy? Nice, nice. Yeah, I played this boss last stream and failed miserably, but I had a really great time. I was just really low level. I think I was like level 12. So I'll come back. We're mostly level 16 right now. We're going to go to camp, upgrade a couple of weapons, and we'll see how we do. I'm also using CL, and I'm not used to her combat style yet, so we'll see. Hope you're enjoying the game. This game absolutely rules, so if you're enjoying it as much as I am, then I bet everyone's having a lovely time over on Shiv's stream. Thank you so much, and thank you, mods, for the shout-out to Shiv. Lovely streamer. Very, very fun time. So Medallum... we can upgrade, and since Mael is probably our best damage dealer, we will. I can buy some more of those polished Chromatic Catalysts, but look at how good that weapon is now. Yeah, the only thing about this boss is that it resists physical. So I think Lune is probably going to still do a lot of damage. I kind of wonder if we want to bring Gustav back in instead of CL, but I also really want to see what CL can do. She's got a pretty powerful weapon. And if we upgrade our resources here, we can just give Mael a bunch more Color of Lumina. Let's get everybody up to 21. Let's do it that way. And we can add Shape of Energy, even though we don't really use Energy Tint that much. Great. Cool. Lumina stuff reminded you of Warframe. I don't know Warframe very well at all, but I will take your word for it, I guess. So as far as learning skills, we're good. Now, Mael, what can you do over here? 30% increased damage on stun targets would be really nice. Powerful one turn on base attack. 25% increased break damage. Plus 3 AP on breaking a target. Like, all of that is good. Healing tints also removing status effects won't be that necessary because I don't think this thing causes status. At least not that I've seen. We're probably going to be burning it a lot, but then versatile is really fun. Yeah, I think we'll apply critical burn because I'm sure Lune will be burning it. Stuff like dead energy we actually don't need because we're... I don't think there's going to be any other... any other enemies in this fight. So we can remove that just for this. We'll definitely put it back on later. Augmented counter we will definitely need on everyone. Because we're going to be counterattacking a lot. I think rewarding mark would be nice. Provided that one of us can apply marks. And CL can do that on a free aim shot. So I think we're good with that. I mean, I can put dead energy back on here. But yeah. I think a lot of that will probably do us. That should be okay. Right. I don't think there's anything we need to do here. Yeah, no, there's no extra, like, journaling and stuff to do. See you later, Shiv. Have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping the community off. Enjoy your sleep. And let's give this a try. Funny that we're running around with Gustav because we will not be using him for this fight, provided that CL is still good. Okay, let's give it a try. We might be still fairly slow.
It's locked on you.
Yep. Okay, I can still counter with the best of them, so that's lovely. And we're still doing a bit more damage now, which is nice. Nice. Oh, that's good. Even physically resistant, and we're still dealing over 1,000. That's awesome. Very nice. Okay, clean set of counters to open the fight. And we've loaded up on AP because of that. Let's, I guess, marking card would be really nice. Or Rush. Let's use Rush.
Let's speed things up. Let us.
Just realized that will make us slightly faster, which means more opportunity. Yeah, cool. Let's just immolation for now. Because we want this thing to burn, and then Flory Fury.
Precision.
Alright, cool. Oh, that was rough. Okay. No worries. Just fluff the timing on that last one. And that one. Okay, cool. We can go again.
A storm is coming.
We also have revive skills now, which I did not yet equip, so that's something I should also do before we go back in. Let's try reviving one of them.
Like a phoenix.
And that should be the easy one to parry, and I'm just bad at the timing now. Yeah, we can do this. It'll be a little slow, but we can do it.
No tricks.
Oh, it's weak to dark. Huh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't have dark as an element before this, so that's honestly kind of good. I'm just treating it as parry practice now. Unless CL's going to solo this thing on her own, which I doubt.
Let's play.
Well, now we know we deal dark damage.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Heck yeah. Okay, she's actually the best character to bring to this fight. Gustav who? I wonder if a solo character playthrough would be feasible.
I'm waiting.
I don't know how it divides up XP if you've only got one character versus a party, but, like, that'd be really interesting. See if you could just do Gustav only for reserve team. I assume that's just, like, put Gustav in fight. Nice, okay. So I think what we'll do... Oh yeah, we're back on the world map. Yeah, let's head back in here. Make sure that Lune has her revive skill. And I guess we have to worry less about elemental stuff, although Mayhem is still kind of useful. Electrify won't be that great. Earth Rising won't be that great, so let's swap that for Rebirth. Because that'd be nice to have. Because see Gustav getting some dark attacks. Yeah, we just don't have the weaponry for it right now. Let's try again. Once again, we are going to be slightly underleveled for this fight, so it might take a few tries. Especially since I can't take a hit from this thing without dying. But if it can attack Mael while she's still in Virtuo stance, I would love that.
It's locked on you.
Perfect. Great start. So now we know we need to mark it with Foretell, but then if we get into Twilight mode quite early, then we get a ton more Foretell and it's going to deal even more damage. So, yeah, I guess we'll try and slow.
Time to hit big. This and precision.
We need to stay in Virtuos ideally, so counterattacks will deal a bit more damage. And that will earn us more AP so we can keep doing Fleury Fury. Amazing. Very cool. Okay, so now we use Twilight Slash. And that puts her in Twilight next turn. Yeah, let's just Immolation, because a little extra damage won't hurt.
Take your shot.
I wonder if Lune might actually be the weak link here, because her magic isn't doing a ton of useful stuff in this fight. But she is a healer, which really helps.
Ready to evade.
And unfortunately, when the healer goes down, that's when we just start using items. Oh, see, now the problem is she's only got 2 turns of Twilight left, and I really want Lune back. But either way, let's start stacking Foretell.
Here's your card.
Because that's going to get us 10. Big attack. Okay, Mael only has 4 AP left, so... yeah, this is where we need a hit like per se or something, right?
From fire.
Take your shot.
Yeah, now we're back into stanceless. Never mind.
Ready to parry.
Well, the sword still looks cool, even if she's not actually in Virtuo's stance. Yeah, now we can stack Foretell on it again. We're getting it pretty close to breaking as well. We need to spark it so it's in burn status. And now it's got all this Foretell on it, we can... Nice! Was that max damage?
Not today.
That was 4 9s. And now it's gonna kill us, but that was pretty good. Let's revive Lune so she can use her skills.
I won't lose again.
But yeah, that was damage cap, right? I genuinely can't imagine it doing 9999 damage purely by mathematics. I'm pretty sure that was us hitting the damage cap. Okay, let's healing light on... No, actually, let's just get some AP, huh? I mean, we'll use immolation. We'll probably get AP from countering. And that way Mael can get into Virtuose. Yeah, there we go. We get that from countering. Oh, it's like extra resistant now, though. Is the second phase of this thing just like with way more defense? Yeah, we really need CL back to do more dark damage, I feel like.
I'll do it.
To get more physically resistant, but less magically resistant? It seems like she's doing more damage with the elemental stuff now. Anyway, let's rebirth you. Oh, didn't realize there was a times hit involved there. My bad.
Here.
Nice, good counter.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, now what do we do? Guard up would make sense, but then I don't know if we're going to be taking as much damage.
On me.
If we're mostly focusing on counters here anyway. Nice, good counter, very good. Okay,
Here's your card.
we basically want to set up with the same combo we had
Ready to
before.
evade.
Nice. This turn's definitely going to be spent on healing CL. Not the best heal in the world, but need to get better at that. Okay, I think maybe we have this combat in hand. Provided I'm good at parrying. And as long as this thing doesn't have anything else to pull out of its bag of tricks later. It's not burning anymore, so we need to make sure it burns.
On me.
Let's gamble.
Twilight Slash. We just need to be throwing dark damage at this thing. My bad.
Careful now.
Easy counter. We'll just revive Lune next round.
It's locked on you.
Nice. Okay, CL's in Twilight, so she's going to have to deal more
Here's your
Foretell.
Let's spill some ink.
And I think Mael is probably best spent healing Lune since she's not in Virtuose stance.
Can't leave us yet.
There we go. Easy counter. Wonderful. We're back on track. Let's go. I think, honestly, Immolation to get it burning so that we can get Mael back in Virtuose. She's still getting such good damage out of those counters. Nice. I parried a little bit early then even, and I think it still gave me it, which is nice. Let's marking card.
No more tricks.
Finesse
That looks
and
good.
grace.
Flory is not going to work unless we're in Virtuose, which we are now. Nice counter. Trousers on Lune are great. Yeah, I really like the outfit, actually. Like, all the fashion in this game is just so on point.
Feel the burn. Danger.
Also, I'm actually not certain if that glowing bit in it is a weak spot like it was with the other Abbeests, so maybe I should have shot that earlier.
Look out!
Let's find out. It's about to break. We should have just shot it there the whole time. Look at the XP, though. Oh, baby. Now we're the level we should have been when we fought this thing. First offensive, first hit dealt and taken deals 50% more damage. Oh, interesting. That's a fun risk-reward kind of thing. Look at the highest damage, though. Amazing. So this thing had like 92,000 health. That was even higher than I expected. 68 successful parries, and it took me nearly 10 minutes to kill. Wow, dude. That was amazing. I love that fight, actually. I'm quite pleased it didn't pull out anything too ridiculous for like a second phase, though. And we also got some Chroma Catalysts that I think are for like really high weapon upgrades, so that's kind of huge. Question, did Gustav get any experience from that? Maybe some. He was level 15, I think, before. But he got like half XP because he wasn't involved in the fight, which makes sense. So that's amazing. We have a bunch of upgrades we can do now. We're probably really over-leveled for everything else. Yeah, naturally I'm just going to want to put a bunch into stuff that's going to improve Mael's attack, but I think we'll put some into Vitality and one into Luck as well. Obviously, I'm favoring physical attack over everything else. Yeah, Gustav definitely leveled up, because he has the opportunity to earn a little bit more here. And, you know what, let's put one into defense as well. We'll put Agility and Vitality for Lune, plus a little extra Might. I think CL is getting a bunch of Might, and probably some Agility, because I want her to act a lot. Fantastic. Now for skill points, Gustav has now 6. I still need to get to 10. Mael wanted Mezzo Forte, so we'll have that. CL has 3, so we can start getting Harvest and Searing Bond. So I'm not sure what this 10 is. Dark Wave, high dark damage to all enemies, 3 hits. Consumes all full tail for increased damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's unlock that. And Lune has 4, which means we can get Elemental Trick. Critical hits generate the corresponding stain. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. If you put her luck up all the way, she's just constantly generating stains with this. But then Rock Slide can break. And Wildfire is good for fire damage. That's 4 as opposed to this being 2, but yeah. I think we'll get the skills either side here. We'll move her into the elemental extremes a little bit. Gustav, we are still waiting on. Mael, we need more skill points for. Amazing! Yeah, the girl squad did very well. I'm very pleased with them. Just learning that dark damage did so much extra to Chromatic Abbeest was definitely pretty clutch. But CL with the max damage input, pretty clutch, I think. Anyway, glad we backtracked to do that, because I think that's the only other thing we can do in this area of the map. Which means I don't have to come back here anymore until we can get through these orange locked off areas and get to whatever that is, whatever this is. I think from the Ancient Sanctuary side we can go west and find out what that's about, and also that, but then Esquie's Nest is like the next objective, so... Let's briefly return through Flying Waters, and then we shouldn't have to come back to this area again. I do kind of wish it was possible to move around areas of the map once you found the entrance to the manor as well. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. I was hoping that would be like a map fast travel. As for that Pictos we got, there's another one that's like the gambler, the like roulette Pictos that we got last time. That if you stacked together, sorry, the controller's been kind of odd. If you stack together that gives you like 50% extra damage on your first hit, and you also get the 200% extra damage from roulette, and you also get the 200% extra damage from Mael starting in Virtuoso stance. Be kind of ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. If it's all stacking multiplicatively, and you're basically getting 800% damage on the first hit or something, like, it'd be absurd. On the other side, on the left or right, you can open a bridge. Oh, can you? Nice. Okay, cool. So it's like the bridge that we found at the start of that last area. That makes sense. I understand that now. Excuse me, sir? Hello? I think the problem now is that we're just not going to use Gustav. And my main problem with this game is that I want to use everything. All the Pictos are good. All the weapons are good. All the characters are good. And I know that's probably like something you can add replay value later. But I just want to be able to play with all of them. I can see myself playing this game as much as I play Elden Ring in terms of like repeating stuff and trying new things and doing different like builds for the characters and whatnot. Like I'm not even optimizing too heavily at this stage. Like there's some stuff like obviously in that fight where we broke, all of the Pictos that we had stacked on CL led to her dealing really massive damage. Plus I think I got the hang of the foretell system a little bit. But then there's literally like a bunch of different ways. Like I could just have Gustav set up as a gunner now. Like he could just have all of the Pictos that have to do with shooting and free aim shots, and like that would be a whole character class unto itself. It's been so different with every person, yeah, but I just want to be able to do everything and I can't, and that's almost frustrating that you have to get these characters kind of sorted into archetypes a little bit. So if we head this way, this should lead to another area that we can try out. See, there's an entrance here. And this... Right, this creates a bridge to bridge the area we couldn't get over last time. Amazing, that's so cool. And the fact that it looks like brush strokes as well is not lost on me. I think that's very, very fun. Is this going to be another danger area? The Small Burgeon. Okay, well... We have fought one of these before. 53 have been here. Is this just going to be another, like, optional boss fight area like the last one was? Small, huh? Real small, actually. Just a little guy. A tiny, diminutive man. Hello. Ah. Is it you, then? But you're a completely white one, so you're an NPC, right? Brother. Tall. Wander. The view up high. Another one of these weird Nevrons. There's something you want to see up there. Mistress. We don't know. Head fuzzy. Can only feel. So this is like Jar. This is like... Oh, okay. So this is what we needed the key item for. Well, it was a good challenge. We already fought it. Will this suffice? Gross. This grate. Hungry. So now it's going to grow. Rest, digest, come back later. Okay, right. So it wants to be able to grow to the height of this one so that it can see the paintress from here. They keep saying mistress, but I presume that's who they're talking about. And there's a log here. Okay, cool. It's 53.
Expedition 53. Lilu.
Lilu?
Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Man. Every so often you think, oh, this game has just become this kind of delightful romp through this wacky land, and then you're reminded, oh yeah, no, there's people going through absolute hell in the process of exploring the continent, and that's, yeah, it's chilling, dude. Also, shout out to this sofa and stuff that's just kind of, I assume this thing has eaten it, and that there's literally like a candelabra or something up there. Like, I can't even tell. Yeah, the tone shifts back and forth wildly. It's cool, though. Like, it's still such an interesting world. Okay, so now we know what that is. That's the small bourgeon. Bourgeon. North of this was the Gestral thing. Like the little Gestral face that's like right there. This lad. So I kind of want to see what that is, but it looks like maybe it's in a pit. Oh, there's an item here, so we might as well fight this lot. Get wrecked. I go first. Okay, so now we know that Abbeests are weak against dark damage. I will probably shoot this guy as well. There we go. But now we can do Twilight Slash on you. Okay, didn't necessarily say weakness, but it still kicked its butt, so that's good.
Thunder!
Right. Let's Fury this guy. Nice. Didn't even need the other hits.
Danger! Danger!
And gets parry it in the end. Never mind. It's been so long since I've been attacked by that type of enemy that I did not remember the timing. Oh, this is a merchant, huh? Hello. Blabbery. Nice. Haircuts for Seal. Haircut for Mael. Haircut for Lune. Oh, and the Goblu boss music. Yes, please. Ta-ta. Alright, we buy all of those things. I didn't clock that we got a whole lot of chroma from fighting Chromatic Abbeest, but I presume we did. We also don't know what's up here to the north. So I might take a quick look around here before we go and see Esquie. There's a big guy with one of those anchors. Oh boy. That looks like a optional boss fight kind of territory. And yeah, more of this material, which I presume we learn how to move at some stage soon. Because it's quite clear that there are sections that are blocked off. Oh, and there's another portal over here as well. What is this? That looks like a chest of drawers to me. And there's some more icons up here, but we're starting to see the shape of the land mass here. It's still huge. Like, there's still so much. Also, the stuff in the background, there's like these massive buildings and creatures. All of that stuff just in the distance kind of freaks me out. Just one more little area to investigate. Hidden Gestral Arena. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll save the arena for another time. I imagine the arena's got a whole set of stuff going on. I didn't really feel like lingering in the arena in the last place. I feel like that's the kind of stuff that you can just get really stuck into. And is this maybe like a port? Because they said something about wanting to cross the sea. So maybe this is where we come later. Once Esquie has helped us. Yeah, Gestral Beach. Let's go here now just to see, like, what's up, but...
Oh, this looks like fun.
This looks like a waste of time.
What's up, big fella? Oh, humans, it's been a while. What is this place? A beach? Okay, but what are you doing here? Training hard every day to reach the end of... Oh, no. I need a new swimsuit. Okay, so it's parkour and he'll give you a swimsuit, is the idea. Well, we're in this for the cosmetics, so let's give it a try. We also want to check out the hair, because we have new hair for the... I guess for the ladies. Gustav already has enough hair, it's fine. Artist. Oh, let your hair down, Seal. We already have baguette going on here, but that's... Yeah, I like the baguette look more. Although, with the sunglasses... Yeah, sure, we'll stick with that for now. Maybe we'll change it later. Gustav can have his suit, but I really feel like it looks out of place here in a weird way. Also, his short hair is okay. But I feel like his long hair is still the best. I'm not touching the bun, ever. We have artists. Yeah, I feel like it suits Seal more than it suits anybody else for me. So, we'll go with that. Sure. Long hair crew. Long hair crew. Please be an old school swimsuit. Oh, you know it's going to be one of the ones with, like, the stripes. Like the sort of one-piece bathing suit with the stripes. Like it has to be, surely. Okay, so there's like rotating sections and stuff over here? Right, so the parkour is literally like along these logs then, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well, we give it a try. Wonderful. Love that. Great start. So we need to be a bit more precise with it then. Whoa. Okay, yeah. I think the over-the-shoulder perspective is throwing me a little bit here. Yeah. Like, I keep wanting to adjust for, like, which way round he is. Oh, okay. We can sort of save ourselves from that. Yep, good. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, nope. Maybe if I try this with somebody smaller. Is Mael our parkour expert? Oh, looks like she might be. Nope. No, she's not. Yeah, no, the over-the-shoulder perspective, like, I don't know if we can change that at all in settings anywhere, but, like, the over-the-shoulder camera is just kind of throwing me. Sprint input, aim input, vertical sensitivity, isn't it? I presume not. Like, I presume this is just how the game is, but yeah, like, it's kind of skewing me to the right all the time. Yeah, this is the stream now. This is absolutely the stream now. Getting over it with the Expedition 33 crew. Okay, I need to jump a little bit to the left there, is what I'm learning. The log is actually slightly offset. Yeah, I can kind of see it now, actually. Okay, cool. Make it. Oh, dang it. The fact that the water is, like, swelling around them really does not help. And how free the movement is, I barely managed to stay on that. Okay, we made it, we made it, we made it. Now, turn the corner carefully. Man, the movement is a little bit twitchy. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, this is the entire stream now. We've done it. I mean, I'm sure there's a range of people with, like, a range of gaming abilities playing this, but I guarantee nobody is going to be failing this as much as I have. Just rolling in a direction now. And to think I laughed at some of the other parkour sections in this. Okay, stay on the log, please. How... How is she falling off that? Absurd. Do we just need to walk this entire thing? Instead of sprinting? I think a couple of the jumps need to be sprinted. And then you always roll after that, and that's the difficult part. Also, I'm getting This Is Halloween from the soundtrack a little bit. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. It's giving Nightmare Before Christmas. Right now it's just giving Nightmare. If you're watching the VOD, you can skip this part. Just like, if you're on YouTube right now and you're watching this, just skip ahead to the part where I've done it. Thanks. Just for your own sanity, it will be better, I think. I have no idea what the rotating sections are going to do either. That's going to be hellish. Mael costume in Fall Guys, when? Lune should just be able to fly over this as well. So, like, why am I not using Lune for this? My only justification for using Mael right now is she's the smallest character. I don't know if that means she feels like the most agile, or if it's just that she takes up the less of the, like, screen real estate. She's no better even though she can fly. Flying does feel a bit like cheating in parkour. Just fly directly into the water. Yeah, see you in an hour. You actually need to angle yourself a lot more for that second jump than I'm doing. Okay, thank you for staying on the log. Alright, fine. Ciel's running animation is so good. Let's extend some appreciation for that while we do this over and over again. I've titled this Esquie. We're never going to see Esquie. Okay, cool. We rotated in the air. We've made it to log 3. We've made it to log 4. Now the trick is to line up the camera at a slight angle so I can both see where I'm going And also move in that direction. I hate it. That was the furthest we got. Okay, we got a good angle here. Okay, now we slow down again for this part. Go to medium jog. And then slow to a walk, and then turn the corner. Oh, get your feet wet a little bit, love. And this is the nightmare. Okay, good. Okay, the spinning platform is really throwing me off in my peripheral vision. Let's calm down a little bit before we hit that. Okay, cool. This is going to need a jump. Didn't even get to make the jump. Just ran and immediately fell off the log. Okay. CL is our parkour master. At least right now. Really got to wait until the waves go down before we make the turns. Oh. Okay, I'm on. I'm on. Okay, I'm on the next one. Fall Guys experience. Okay, cool. Now we just need to make a straight jump to that. Cool. And then moving platform. Oh. Oh, we're on. We're on. We've made it. Is that the guy? I think we've made it to the guy. Yeah! Hello. Someone arrived here? And it's a human. Interesting. Guess that deserves a reward. New outfit, yes! For Gustav! Thanks. Oh, you seem disappointed? Yes, I am. Well, I'm not, but I see what you mean. You want another swimsuit? If you answer my question correctly, you may have another one. If I were a 2-year-old human, at what age would I gommage? So it's counting down from 33. About halfway down, it's going to get to... It's like 17? That seems like equidistant between 33 and 2, right? You're probably right, I can't count anyway. Amazing. Okay, so we have one for Lune. It says, do you have more? Do you think I'm some sort of professional swimsuit maker? I am. But no, I don't. There are other creators like me on other beaches. We meet up from time to time to brainstorm swimsuit ideas. Off you go now, I need peace. I guess I go for a swim? I can't see a way back, so I'm just going to dunk myself through the hole in the middle. There we go. Amazing. So now we have swimsuits for, I guess, Gustav and Lune, right? This is what you've been waiting for, chat. This is what you've been waiting for. Oh, yes. Now we're ready for a day at the beach. Gustav, get out here. Yeah! My man in the swimsuit. Strong work. They also said ideas for swimsuits, so I presume there's going to be a... like other colors of swimsuits, maybe, or other designs, other fashions. they listened to us. They truly did listen to us. So we have swimsuit Gustav. We have Lune with the baguette. We'll have CL in her jester costume, and Mael, the only normal one. I guess she has her Lumiere outfit. Now we're ready for a day at the beach. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, Lune got one as well, right? So we have Lune wardrobe. Swimsuit 1. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it does have like multiple swimsuit options, I guess. Okay, Gustav has swimsuit. Lune has swimsuit 1. Interesting. So we have multiple swimsuits. Fun. Look at us. Look at us. Where's my L? Oh, it changes who's, like, standing with you depending on who you're playing as, I guess. Gustav, it just picks the next two. Fun, 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 fun. Yeah, I think running around in the swimsuit is going to feel a little bit ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of digging the baguette outfit a little bit more right now. Gustav's just vibing. And I honestly prefer Expedition outfit for my L and CL because, like, the Jester costume, the Sack of Attack costume is a little bit too silly. Whoa. Oh, nice swimsuit. Thanks. Yeah, the sunglasses with it was definitely the right choice, yeah. Also, the exit seems to go towards the ocean, and yet we are not exiting to the ocean. We are returning to the world map. Well, I'm glad the parkour wasn't actually that bad after I got my act together and was patient with it. Go to the Gestral arena with like a group of people purely wearing swimsuits. That'd be amazing. I feel like, considering the cutscene we had at the end of the last one, Mael is basically the main character now, so I'm just going to run around as her for a bit. It also feels really weird floating as Lune on the world map for some reason. Like, it feels almost too peaceful. I feel like I like the impact of having the footsteps. But Gustav running around barefoot on all these rocks, I don't like that. Mael is my number one. Yeah, welcome back, VOD viewers. We did it. We have swimsuits now. Let's go and see Esquie. Actually, I think we'll probably switch back to our normal expedition outfits because I kind of like... the characters' more chill outfits being in the cutscenes. We haven't done red uniform yet. Maybe we'll do that for Gustav. But I sort of like them being more in, like, expedition uniform. I know there's also a setting for that, like you can toggle it, but I like them looking like a crew, you know what I mean? Like if you go into, I think it's accessibility settings. It's not there. Where is it? Graphics, gameplay. Yeah, character customization in cutscenes. You have a toggle for that, so you can have them look like they should look, and then have them go back to wearing silly outfits. If you don't want, like, the swimsuits to be in the cutscenes, but... One thing we didn't do, actually, is go and find that Gestral who we found out here, because it said they would be at camp, but we'll figure that out after this. We want to go to camp after Esquie, I assume, anyway. Oh, this is a place... And there's a Gestral here. That thing has eyes. Is that Esquie? Like, I'm pretty sure it's not the Gestral, because the Gestral looks like some of the other ones that were just at the village. Or is Esquie, like, in this?
Yeah,
this is the one we yell the password at.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well... Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really?
He is the loudest. We've heard him yell a bunch already.
Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Why is he so awkward?
Jeez. No.
No. It's just that it's the password.
Golgren never told me the password. Oh my god, dude, this game is so goofy. Like I said.
Look, I am very sorry.
Oh, he just wants people to
It's
like
just that
him.
Golgren told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a Gestral. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
No, he's so earnest. Maybe I need to start using Gustav again. He's just a bean. We need to protect Gustav. He needs the protection of these actually very powerful women. Let's sub Lune out for Gustav for the moment. I kind of want Gustav back in the party. But I have this thing where I sort of want him to go first because he's like main character energy. Ernest, I thought he was Gustav. Very funny. Yeah, there's some stuff over there. We'll deal with it in a second. Yeah, let's have Gustav run around. I dig the crimson uniform now. Now that we've got a few other outfits, I actually kind of like the red uniform. Oh. What's going on here?
Interesting decor.
Esquie is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
It feeds on light. All the lanterns and stuff. It's such a cool environment. I mean, look at this place. There's like statues and stuff over there. I guess Esquie was like a statue that somebody was building in Lumiere at the beginning, right? And it kind of looked a little bit like Jar, like the Nevron that we found, who we still need to go back to, by the way, but I don't have another resin for him. I assume it's somewhere in the other environment. This place is crazy looking. Oh, and there's, like, goop here. We have encountered the dark goop. I'm so worried I'm just going to, like, fall in a hole or something. Is there any purpose to being in the goop? Guess not. I'm just curious. Just wondering if there's a thing in the goop. There's definitely a thing up there. Doesn't look like I can get to that yet. Oh, so many little platforming challenges and whatnot. This is smoking. I guess I don't do anything with that. That is rippling, but I don't think I do anything with that either. Okay, let's just go up the staircase that you're clearly meant to go up. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing something in the environment right now. No idea how you get over there. We'll find out, I'm sure. Same with this. It's like little offshoots. Oh, there is an item.
Great.
Some chroma. Makes up for all the the chroma that we spent on cosmetics in the last little while. Okay, cool. Left or right, chat? Left or right? I think we'll go left. Oh, there's a ladder there and everything. Hello?
No Esquie.
Oh. He's got wings? Oh.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Huh?
Hey, bonjour mon ami.
Ciel?
What? I don't know. He seems nice.
He does seem nice.
It's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
No. I'm not that fond of water.
I mean, we just did an
Actually, that's
excellent
sort of why
parkour
we're
and fell
here.
into it a lot.
We need
But
to cross the sea. Golgra said you could help.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
a philosopher.
In the stories, they say Esquie likes to speak in riddles.
In what way?
I don't get it.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. I will need Flory,
Who's Flory?
one of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim.
A rock that helps him
But
swim. Cool.
Flory was stolen by my arch nemesis. One whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh,
Francois is my neighbor.
okay. Well, I guess we could take a look.
Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Please, bring Flory back to me.
So I guess we're going to go take a look
You
for
seem to know me.
this guy's rock.
Yes.
How? I don't understand.
Men trip not on mountains. They stumble upon stones.
Did Esquie, like, rescue CL in the first place, like, after the beach? Or do Esquie and CL have some kind of other connection? Because we still don't know exactly how Mael and CL survived after the beach. We still don't know how any of us survived because we don't really know what happened there. But, like... Oh, I thought that was a thing I could crawl through. Never mind. Yeah, we still don't know exactly what happened there, but we do know Mael just kind of found herself at the curator's manor, and CL said a Gestral helped her get to the Gestral Village, but she doesn't know how she got there in the first place. I cannot jump to that. I was about to try, and then I was like, nope, that's not going to happen. Roster, thank you for the 11 months. Doesn't look like there's anything for us to grab around here. So I guess we are just gonna go this way. Oh. Can I get onto this? Do I need to get onto this? No. Apparently not. Oh, maybe we can come through over there to get to whatever that is. Interesting.
The more information we get, the more questions I
Yeah,
have.
same, Lune, same.
You okay, Ciel?
Yeah. Esquie is surprising.
Right? Oh, interesting. I thought that was a grapple point to the pillar. No, grapple point just straight across. Okay. Well, if we double back here, there's an item. Lovely. We love an item here.
Interesting.
More color of Lumina. Good. And an expedition flag. Once again, people have been here. 66. Execute Expedition 66. Francois' cave. Okay, cool. Francois. One whose very steps shakes the foundations of the earth. What are this? Oh, a rope. Maybe that leads back to the bit that pokes into Esquie's nest. It do! Okay, wonderful. Oh, there's this.
An advantage.
More chroma. Very advantageous. This whole thing is like a little bit of a maze. And here we are. Hoop. Nailed it. And then we go again. I'm just curious, chat. I just need to see where all of the items are that they kind of tease and hint at. Beach rescue is my theory too. No kidding, more questions? Yeah. Yeah, I do like the fact that Esquie has a few lines in French, even though it's like... the characters are French, and they're speaking English, but occasionally they swear in French. It's like, how like some people say that musicals, are like, whenever they break into song, that's like a moment of like high emotion or whatever. I'm like, I wonder if it's the same with French in this game. Whenever they're like especially happy to see you, or especially like worried. Is this Francois?
There's nothing here.
Excuse me? Francois, are you
Who
the...
dares enter my lair?
Is it a turtle?
You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Is that... Are you Francois?
Oh, a
It's
creature.
just a talking rock.
Wait, I thought Flory was the rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes? I certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle.
Clearly a turtle.
Esquie! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Stop being a meanie. They're nice humans.
Then keep them on your side of the caves! Now get off my lawn!
It's okay.
His lawn.
We'll leave. We're just here for Flory.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
Why does this sound a little bit like Joel Smallish Beans? And Gustav's like, okay, I guess we're fighting you. Whatever your deal is. Oh, I was so hoping you had shields. Alright, let's rush. Let's... Powerful?
Let me help.
And let's have Mael breaking rules.
Down my shields.
Uses the strongest ice attack ever. Alright, fair. No, that's actually pretty strong. I'll give you that.
Blades sharpened.
Okay, now he's burning. I was trying to parry that the second time. Guess not. We're going to keep reviving Gustav. We brought him back only to have him get wrecked a little bit. At least let's have you do a shot, laddie.
Doing in. I saw your future.
Alright, I think we're a little over-leveled for this. Augmented first strike, 50% increased damage on first hit once per battle. Everything is so good for Mael, dude.
Okay, let's put an end to this foolishness. I need to sleep like a turtle.
All this trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
Francois, you got smashed.
But know that I will never stop chasing.
Oh no, he's going to become the snail.
But you can't move.
Scram!
He's going to become the snail that's always moving towards you. The It Follows character. I kind of want a rematch. I want to fight more stuff. Nothing else in here, though, I take it? After we said we're going to leave, and then we're like, we're not here to steal, and then we just sort of look around some more in case there's anything else we can take. But no, he just has mushrooms and lanterns, I guess. So the whole thing about Esquie eating light, I'm like, what's the...
Francois and Esquie are very different from Gestrals and Nevrons.
Boy, are they.
You think the paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
They've been created through imagination. People believe in Esquie and he appears. you know, you missed a lot. Can you get a brief summary, though? So we did a parkour course. We got some swimsuits. We beat Chromatic Abbeest, which was the pink sheep boss that we were fighting yesterday. And then we've come here to meet this guy, who is Esquie. And he asked us to get a rock from his neighbor, who is a turtle. We beat the shell off the turtle, and now we're here. Hey, man. We're back.
You got Flory. That's not Flory.
What do you mean, that's not Flory?
Ha! I never had Flory. Your rock is still on the Stone Wave Cliffs.
He got me good.
Oh.
Does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory, then we can be buddies.
Can't you swim without Flory? We saw you flying just now.
Oh, you're much too heavy. I need my rocks.
Your rocks?
Alas, I've lost them all. I can do much more than swim. I can fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Verso.
Verso is a name we've heard before,
We'll
right?
help you find your stones.
I'm pretty sure Noko mentions Verso.
How lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stone Wave Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north. Just aim for the big 33. Ooh. I'll meet you outside.
And there's a grapple point over there. I see what's up. Because I was like, I wasn't expecting this to be so whimsical. Oh, so funny. She's like, we saw you flying just now. And he's all like, yeah, I can fly. Didn't you guys know that? Oh, I thought there's a gap back there that we could crawl through. Never mind. I assume that the ramps here are just in case you, like, jump down from there into the water and you need a way to get back out. They're like, we gave every player who just jumps off stuff without thinking an opportunity to think about what they've done. Oh, and there's a log over here. That's definitely the statues that they were carving in Lumia. Oh no. 66.
Expedition 66, Marcel. Damn you, Esquie, and your stupid mushrooms. Your friend ate them with no problem, but it also seems your friend was immortal. That's the sort of extremely relevant detail that you should mention at the start. Oh, stop crying. You're not the one about to die. I can't believe this is the end of our expedition. We've learned nothing and achieved nothing, and we're not even leaving anything useful for future expeditions. Damn it all, I should never have trusted a giant talking marshmallow. Great, and now I'm losing consciousness.
Well, that's unfortunate. That one was a bit more, yeah, a bit more whimsical about the fact that that guy was dying after having eaten a mushroom. Did I beat the mime here? There's a mime here? Oh, and now I can't go back. Wait, maybe I can go back. Where's the mime? I must fight it. Wait a second. A petanque is here. Oh, this is going to be so good for Mael. Hang on. Why is he lurking, dude? Why is Esquie lurking in the background right now? You got games on your phone? It really is, dude.
Gustav, don't die! Look out!
Okay, understood. I got you.
Here's your card.
Let's build for an overcharge.
Finesse and grace.
Flory.
Gustav, don't die!
You're sure?
Yeah, dodge! Hurry it!
Nice. Easy counter.
Till the end. I saw your future.
And now we're in Twilight. Okay, cool. We'll get an overcharge.
Let me take this!
Got a break. That'll stun it. We don't have enough for a Flory. Yeah, I need to get that one ability on deck, don't I? Okay, now it has defenseless. And we can focus foretell. And we can't do anything else with him.
On guard!
Let's spark so we get fire.
On me! Yeah, dodge!
Okay, cool. I've seen that attack before. I never quite remember how to counter it.
Till the end.
And then I guess we will... Yeah, I guess Phantom Blade it now.
Lady Luck smile today.
Dude, that just killed it. I didn't even see how much damage she did. Okay, 9999. How is CL this good? Like, we just have to get her in Twilight and she's unstoppable. Like, I thought Mael was the main character. CL is giving me main character energy right now. Okay, there's a Mime. I got sort of sidetracked by the fact that the Patank was here, but the Mime is also here. We can also go inside the jars. Yeah, this environment is bigger than I expected. I was not expecting to explore this much of it, but apparently you can just walk off of cliffs and into areas like this. I should also be looking up for grapple points just in case there are those. Oh yeah, I've seen how busted my L is, but CL is also dealing pretty strong DPS right now, so I mean, I'll take it. Gustav and Lune are looking like the weak links right now, damage-wise. Right. This is where we're supposed to be going? Question mark? Okay, this is the entrance. Où est le Mime? Ah. We have a little spot over here, at least.
Well, that will help.
We got trapped in a cutscene when we entered this area, see? I also cannot get this way. Come back out. Look down and right. You. On guard. What are you wearing, dude? Oh, is this baguette outfit for someone else? Oh, either way, you're about to get smoked.
Here we go.
Here's your card.
This is going to build break even if it doesn't actually break right now, so that's good. Oh, I kind of goofed that. Joke's on you, I own Virtuo stance. Now die. Oh, wait a second, I don't have enough. Never mind. We can break with someone else. Okay. Let's just apply defenseless. Yeah, sure, why not? And you've got a breaking move? Yeah, you do. Okay. Lovely.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
That's still huge damage.
Male, look out!
Oh, I missed the parry. Dang it. Okay, no worries. Silence, the character that prevents... if a status effect that prevents the character from using skills. How did that... Who did that hit? That hit... the Mime? I don't understand. But what, like, how does Mime have that now? Doesn't matter, this thing's basically dead, but like... Don't understand what just happened there. She got silenced by the hammer hit? Oh, right, okay. Baguette, baguette! That's for CL, right? That looks like CL. Yeah. Okay, now you're talking. Now we have baguettes for most of the crew. Oh, she doesn't get the sunglasses, but... Alright, Mael, you're going to have secondary baguette. We don't have the hat yet, but yeah, there you go. Our little, like, bread delivery squad. I did see in Thor's chat that somebody had apparently made a mod that makes the baguette, like, 3 times the size or something. Right, amazing. Where are we going? Where have we gone and where are we going? Oh, wait a second. I think that spot over there is where we need to come out of this area, right? Because this is the exit to where we came in. So how do I get over there? There don't seem to be any, like, handholds or grapples or anything, but there's an item there, or a rope. There's a rope there. Wait, no, this is the way out. I'm so turned around by all of this. We need to go back out that way. Seeing Gustav again is so nice, yeah. No spoilers for later on, please. If anything happens to Gustav, I will learn about that later. But I've honestly had a hard time using him after how good the female characters have been in combat. So is this taking us back outside to the spot where I saw the item? It is. Thank goodness for that. That would have bothered me all day.
Oh, lovely.
Energizing start 3. Oh, that gets you more health. That's what it is. Because Mael has energizing start 2, which gives you 1 AP. And so these will just add to Gustav's speed. But what if we give him energizing start there? And then we go to equip Lumina's. What was the one that he just had? Was it exposing attack? Yeah. I feel like I haven't really been using that a whole lot because we don't use his base attack all that much. I feel like energizing break is good because he breaks a lot with that skill. And then staggering attack is good. Yeah. There's so many of these that we just need to, like... I need to strip all of the Pictos off of these folks and, like, reapply them from, like, a clean slate so I know how I'm building these characters. Because right now, swapping everything in and out just feels like it's, kind of confusing me. Speaking of confusing, can I not get down from here now? Do I just have to, like, skip the environment and come back out? Like, I've got to re-navigate all of this. I guess. Yeah, we got that. We got that baguette. See, all of these things are something that completely overwhelms me. That's one reason I don't see myself playing the game, but watching it is great. Yeah, the main thing is I just don't have an idea of what's coming up next at any time. So it's hard for me to plan a battle strategy based on Pictos, because I don't know if I'm going to be coming up against that many, like, shielded enemies or enemies that are, like, weak to fire or whatever. So I don't always know. It's kind of a gamble which Pictos you end up equipping. Wait, am I just supposed to go outside now? I don't... Like, this is the way we just went, yeah? But this seems to be the direction he wanted us to go. So we are just supposed to leave? Okay, yeah. No, I feel like his intent was to leave, but the fact that we were leaving just via the main entrance was kind of unclear to me. I don't know. I'm just slightly confused. That's fine. Alright. Let's actually, now we've had some fun exploring with the baguette outfits, let's switch back to normal wardrobe. Kind of like the expedition outfits. Well, let's have him in crimson because it's fun. I still think artist hair is fun with CL. There you go. Everyone's got their hair down right now. Yeah, we need to go on the world map. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. I just thought we were leaving via a different exit for some reason. Esquie ability unlocked. Can help you navigate impenetrable terrain. Right, okay. Yep. Call upon Esquie anytime on the continent by pressing X. He'll help you move over some difficult terrain. Find the other stones to improve Esquie's abilities. So he's like a vehicle, and he becomes the airship? Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. I sort of wasn't expecting that somehow. Oh, and he can just break this. Oh, that's so good. Yes. Open map. So he can take us there. If we go back here, he can take us to whatever this is and whatever that is now. Esquie's pet rock that enables him to swim. Right. I feel like even though I said I didn't want to backtrack to the area before this again, now I know how to get through. And he just leaps off and you're just there. That's so funny. Let's camp real quick. The tanks yield great rewards but are very hard to catch. Now we know. Now we know the secret of those. Oh no, not again. Not again, dude. Please. Stop giving this girl nightmares. She's... Oh no. Is that Gustav? Oh, wait, that says 100. And that's the two that we've seen. That's the manor. Is that the guy Andy Serkis voices, but like younger? Is she having his dreams? Is she like related to him in some way? Because like, here's the thing. Oh, she's throwing rocks at the paintress. Mael said in the opening scene that Lumiere was not her home, so she's from somewhere else. Lumiere wasn't her home the way it was Gustav's. Are these rhetorical?
Like
absolutely
they
yes.
Knew me. Like, actually knew me.
At no point will I be asking for anything to be answered about this
I
game.
don't understand what's happening. And I feel like I never understood. Like, I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The Alicia girl looks like
Lumiere,
Mael to you?
Never made sense, and I never fit, and now out here, when it was just starting to maybe feel good, then this happens, and...
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand. They just make us feel small and powerless. But it helps, you know, to focus on the things I do understand, on the people I care about and who care about me. And, you know, now I feel a little less lost, because at least we're lost together. What? What?
Now imagine if they're doing this entire scenes in like the baguette outfit.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I was even more lost when I was 16.
I heard that was because you were only thinking about girls.
Yep, but guess what? The girls weren't thinking about me at all.
I believe that.
Well, yeah, because you were 16.
Yeah. You can talk to me, you know. We're family. Well, that's what the paperwork says, at least.
Well, the paperwork probably says we're dead too, so...
Yeah, probably. Ooh, nice one.
I know.
I told you, don't get cocky. It was... okay.
You taught me great. Nah.
Why is Gustav the punching bag constantly? He's so expressive. I think one of the things I love about the art style of this game is the characters' faces are all so expressive. Like, you could obviously have such a... like a... you know, more neutral and more kind of realistic set of facial expressions, but they... Hello? Chef? Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Sastro. He's the one who's looking for the lost Gestrals. You were the one who's supposed to watch over the lost Gestral kids. You've done a very poor job. I mean... The searchers are searching for? I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up, but 9 of these mischievous imps ran away from me. You brought one back, so there are 10. Okay, cool. Your cooking must have scared them away. Is this treasure gratitude? And more cosmetics! Is that for Mael? No way, dude. Okay, we'll wear it for a while. I'll let her wear it like that for a while. Please tell me everyone has gestural haircuts. Can we talk to this little lad? No, he's just chilling. Okay, cool. Well, time to find where some more of those are, I guess, but... they won't be around camp, surely. Yeah, what I was saying was, like, the... oh my god, dude. Oh, and Esquie's just here? Sick. Yeah, the characters' facial expressions are so much more rich and dynamic and interesting and sympathetic, where they could be a lot more subtle. But the subtlety would not make this game nearly as charming as it is. Alright, we have these level 5 and 6 and whatnot. I kind of wonder if this is one of those games where your starting equipment becomes like your ultimate equipment if you upgrade it enough. But I don't know if that's actually happening, so let's not worry about it. We can upgrade Mael's abilities even more. I feel like CL deserves another upgrade there, because she's already dealing so much damage. But since she's already dealing max damage, at least damage cap right now, we could do some more for Mael. However, I feel like our other characters do seem to be lagging behind slightly. And while I don't know for certain what element I want on Lune, I feel like fire skills costing less AP is really nice. And so I think I'm going to upgrade her a little bit so she's at least going toe-to-toe with some of the other characters. And then we'll get some more polished chroma. In fact, we could probably just go back to the Gestral Village and buy some more polished chroma from the merchants, because they've got some, I'm pretty sure. So thank you, Curator. Esquie is just hanging out.
I haven't seen a human in so long. You're much tinier than I remember.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my
Is this the guy you poisoned
help.
with mushrooms?
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
No, Francois is nemesis, Gustav. Keep up.
Yes.
When was the last time?
Oh.
Your best friend is...
Yes.
Okay, sure. I thought I wasn't following, but it turns out I wasn't following. Let's play Goblu. Because this boss music absolutely rips.
I think you have a new best friend.
Esquie. Yeah. He's sweet. And somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer.
I mean, he saw you do the parkour course, I guess.
When he said that, it made me think of...
Yeah, I thought it might. After the beach, when I was alone,
The beach at the beginning of the game, not the beach that we did the parkour on.
I know.
Lune told you?
No, but I could fill in the blanks, and I understand better than anyone. You know that? I'm just glad Lune found you before it was too late, just like whoever found me. I like having you in my life.
Same.
Good night, Gustav.
Okay.
We finally found someone who loves rocks more than you.
I'm just not going to be able to look at Mael. I'm sorry. I don't want to laugh every time I look at Mael. She's the best character.
So it seems.
I think you and Esquie are soulmates.
I think you and a paintbrush are soulmates. I think you and Hatsune Miku would have a lot in common.
Esquie must have experienced so much over the centuries.
Yeah, his best friend is a rock turtle guy.
You're gonna grill Esquie, aren't you?
A creature of legend. Yeah, just a little.
Okay, so, journal. Time to tell the apprentices about Esquie, I assume. Spent some time writing in his journal. Yep, traveling on such a legendary creature. Hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Still don't know for certain what the purpose of journaling is, other than just, like, summarizing what you've just done. In a very, like, flashback halfway through Naruto kind of way. Oh, we're getting more Mime. Oh no. Yep, it's them again. The Creepazoids have returned. They have to be like her parents or something like that. It's got to be something like that. And he's like it was all her fault. There's got to be some, like... This is her mother or her sister.
Those who can't see. Those who know not. That they are not. And those who live. Blithe and free. Sins forgotten. And thus absolved. A fresh dawn in their playground. While we live in shadows, swimming in ink, we are but a fragile dream, a singular weed, resisting, ever resisting, that iron dirt, that eternal law. Those who can't see, those who know not, that they are not. Do you know? We are fellows. Those who know not, that they are not.
Okay, a lot of different directions that could go, theoretically. Having played Final Fantasy X recently, I'm pretty familiar with characters who are actually dreams. We need to get Mime a different haircut. It wasn't too bad in that cutscene, but I feel like having that kind of poignant, sort of poetic, creepy scene happen while she's got the ridiculous floating hair. It's hewing close to the line a little bit. So let's let's go back. So, like, yeah, I wonder... Potential options. Those are her parents. She is herself a creation of the paintress and is just made in the image of humans because the paintress wants to figure out what humanity is and why, like, they keep dying or something. Like, there are plenty of possibilities there. I'm just not certain which thread to tug at. Some DM-coded speech right there? Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit like, I have a vibe that I'm going for in this campaign. So if we get on Esquie, we can go through here. If we go through here, can we get back to... No, we don't get back to the main area. We can do that from over here. Maybe we should go back to... the small Bourgeon and see if anything's happened there. I assume we can't enter locations on Esquie, basically. So let's go and see if anything's happened to this lad yet, and then after that... Good stuff, turn. Oh! He's certainly getting there. He got real big now. Huh. Look, big size. Like brother. You grow up fast. Do all of you do this? No. was broken. Humans fixed me. Want you to take rewards. Oh? So aren't you going to see your mistress? What was the reward? I don't think I saw the reward. Me felt mistress, but what I see up. Not mistress. Regent. Who is this regent? Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. She watches there. Sky. So aren't you going to see your mistress? Okay. Okay, no, that's just the same thing, right. Leave. What was the... Oh, the reward is behind me and he spit it out. Oh, okay, cool. It wasn't entirely clear. Yeah, he just kind of heaved and then... I was expecting it to fall, like, in front of me and then there was an interact thing that was... just talk to him again. So that's okay. No big deal. I don't think there's any way we can get, like, up there. It sort of looks like there might be something higher up in the environment, but I think it's just set dressing. So that's okay. So we have the ability to attack this guy if we want to, but I won't. He doesn't really say anything else right now. Oh, you can enter on Esquie? Okay, cool. So I was just not close enough to the entrance. It didn't, like, show the swirling kind of portal texture like that, so I sort of assumed that you had to be, You had to be, like, your party at that stage. So... This is the bit I'm curious about. I'm now realizing that the bridges are probably just so Esquie can get around a little easier. First of all... let me dismount.
Oh, we can use that.
Okay, we can just pick that up. Cool. Ancient Gestral City? Different to a Gestral Village. A Gestral City. Hi.
We can use that.
Lights of the Past. Music record used at camp. We have one camera angle for this place, huh? Okay, that's just a lamp, I think. And now I'm stuck on the scenery. This is the problem with the game doing a fancy, artsy, fixed camera angle thing, is that I cannot see when I get stuck on the scenery. I just stop moving. Resident Evil camera angle, yeah. And so I presume the ancient gestrals are just like the things standing around rather than this being like... Okay, I don't think I can do a whole lot else here. I see a few points of light in the background, but I think they're all just scenery rather than interactable. Yeah, okay, cool. Neat. Not my favorite thing they've done in this game so far, but sure. Some Gestals and Nevrons have special requests that may be of interest to you. Yeah, so here's the thing. I was looking forward to being able to remove this blue veined rock because there's some of it in regular environments too. Like in Okay. There's bits of it that appear in areas like this. In, like, Spring Meadows. But I don't know if we can destroy them if Esquie doesn't join us here. But there's definitely a bit down the bottom of this. Like, it's down here. Where it feels like we should be able to get through here. But this blue rock is in the way. So Esquie can't help us get through this, but he can get us through it on the world map. And maybe we have a means of getting rid of that later. Without spoiling it something else? Yeah, I had a feeling it might be. But I thought I would check just in case. Especially since it's not difficult to get back to this area now that we can ride the fella. The lad. Still don't know who left that message. Unless it was Noko, but maybe it wasn't. Considering that Mael seems to have some observers now. Quick look at the map. So ancient Gestral City there. We don't seem to be able to get through to this. So I presume that's something that, because there is like beaches on the map, once we can swim, we can land there, and that's what gates off certain areas. It's a lot like Final Fantasy in that way. Like in FF7, you get like the canoe, and then you get like the airship later, and then you have the tiny Bronco where you can only land in certain places, and then you use that, and then you get the submarine, and then, you know, there's different ways of exploring the world map that way. That makes a lot of sense. But now at least we can get to the... Oh, and we still get into fights. Interesting. Now at least we can get to the... Nice. Can't believe you didn't mention chocobos. Well, like, the chocobos are an optional thing. Like, as part of the story, you get hold of the airships and everything. So that's sort of what I'm equating this to. Right, yeah, so Esquie also can't get rid of this material when we see that on the map, but that's presumably holding something which we can affect later. I want to go fight this big lad. Hello, big lad. I would like to fight you. This looks like it'll be fun. Chromatic Brawler, right. Oh, ouch. Okay, cool. So this is Chromatic Abbeest levels of difficult, potentially. Get Gestalt back on his feet first. And... okay, this is not quite as bad as Chromatic Abbeest. Nice, easy counter. Lumiere Assault. Okay, we have easy overcharge. Yeah, it's giving me those, basically. Like, it slows down so much.
Finesse and grace.
Unfortunately, it didn't give me a whole lot of AP for those jump dodges, so we'll just attack. Still huge. Yeah, that last one is timed slightly differently. No worries. Let's overcharge so we can break him.
For those who come off.
Nice. Get my L back up.
Not your number yet.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we should have done that a little while back, huh? Okay, marking shots.
Let's spill some ink.
And now he's marked. Target's defenseless? No, we don't have that yet, huh?
Take your shot.
Well, in that case, we'll just take care of him this way. Nice. That's a good fight. We're, power leveling Gustav now, I guess. Powerful revive. Applies powerful for 3 turns when revived. Nice, okay, great. Lovely. So when the character is revived, not when you revive another character, so, yeah, worth bearing that in mind if any of our characters are likely to die. Chromatic Brulee? Yeah, absolutely. So Esquie can just go back in via the...
I am speed!
Really?
I'm the fastest ball.
Alright, cool. It's difficult finding the right places where you can, like, mount and dismount Esquie, but I think we'll manage. Are you one of the lost ones? You're, like, the same colors. Your old physique to fight. Only 9.7 hours old and I have to build myself all over again. What is he talking about? Okay, he's not one of the lost ones. Need to rest real quick, just to recover from that last fight. Might and Vitality makes sense for Gustav, especially with the weapon he's using. Mael needs more agility. We'll put CL's luck up. And then probably one into agility as well, because she's already dealing so much damage. I feel like Lune needs more might. Level 20 though, huh? Oh, Gustav is so close to having 10 points. You got 1 here, 1 there, 3 here. Okay, not enough. Cool. Waiting for the next level up for more skill points. I'm mostly coming back here so that I can buy some more upgrade materials. I think Noko actually had some if he's still a shop. I guess not, huh? Okay. How did the weird pictos... Oh, is this the one from the festival at the beginning? Oh, maybe not. Or maybe it is and he just gives me like a higher level version of augmented aim. Don't know. Either way, we need to buy these. We're not going to buy a recoat because I still have a bunch of them and I'm not really using them. I guess we'll buy the Color of Lumina as well because we've got the money, but yeah, we don't really need the recoat. But yeah, we get more weapon upgrades that way, so that's good. There's a bunch of, like, bridges and stuff up here that I'm like, can I climb more of this? We definitely did a bit of parkour around here. There's, like, a bridge that goes into this room and then out the other side. I'm like, what's the best way to get around this place? Still thinking about the ground. How often can you revive? So Lune has a revive skill, and we have 4 revive tints, which means we can get up to 4 revives per battle. You could maybe try and do it strategically, I guess, if you get, like, benefits from being revived. I also heard the Golgra fight was really hard, but I am actually kind of curious to see that before I see it on somebody else's stream, where they just get their butt handed to them. They also have the Sakapatat that they're building here. Want to help build the next model of Sakapatat? Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. What are you working on? Great talk, thanks. Alright, none of them are ready. Hey, you. Thank you for guiding us to the village. Karatom. Can you help me or what? Are your Sakapatats going to keep attacking us? Then no. How can we help? The Ultra Ultimates? Do you have something in mind? Earth-shattering explosive cannons. The explosions are not very explosive. Sounds like you need better gunpowder. It's not only more powerful, it's also easy to carry. You want mushroom spores. We cultivated them in Lumiere. They have a lot of interesting uses. It's in a grotto somewhere with lots of water. Was that in Esquie's house? And there were a lot of blue mushrooms in the nest, so maybe we need to go back there. I'm curious now. There's definitely a few people in the Gestral Village that I just haven't spoken to. That I'm like, maybe we should be talking to them more. Sack of potato? Yes. Yeah, the developer, I've seen an interview with the developer where they were like, they came to me with like, enemy designs, and I was like, that looks really cool, and they're like, yeah, what should we name it? And I was just like, I came up with the first thing that sprung to mind, and it was just like, sack of potatoes. And they were like, heck yeah, that sounds amazing. And then they did it. Video games. Yeah, see, there's mushrooms everywhere here. So I should just be, like, looking for mushrooms in this environment. Grady, what's up? We got Esquie. I'm that far into the game now. And now I'm looking for mushrooms, for blue mushrooms. Hey, bud. We've left... This guy has been left with the worst impression of us. Oh, and I never found this. What is this?
Perfect.
Oh, cool. Just some chroma. Nice. Esquie's kind of great. Like, he's confusing, but also really fun, I think. So if we need mushrooms, can we just, like, go in here and find some blue ones? Is it going to let me know when I found the blue ones? Because all of these are very purple. Please don't tell me they're in Francois' cave. This is definitely a cave with lots of water in it. So whence would I find blue mushrooms? Oh my goodness, Gem. Oh my goodness, Gem, that's a lot of people, Gem. Gem, that's a lot of people, though. Hi, friends. Hello. My name is Pixlriffs. You probably know me from Hermitcraft Recap or the Minecraft Survival Guide or any of the Minecraft stuff I do. I'm playing this game. This is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's an absolutely lovely game that covers some very dark stuff. I assume Gem was playing Baldur's Gate today? Awesome. I will definitely be catching up on the VOD for that later, because watching Gem play Baldur's Gate has been so wholesome, and now I actually understand that game even though I haven't played it myself. So yeah, this is a turn-based RPG from a new developer called Sandfall, who are all ex-Ubisoft people, I'm pretty sure. But it's, yeah, it's such a fun turn-based RPG experience, and there's a lot of really, really fun mechanics in it. I am right now trying to find blue mushrooms in a cave full of purple mushrooms, if you can believe that. And I wish I knew where I was actually going for these. Wait a second. You've got blue mushrooms. But they're on you. I can't attack you again. Okay, fine. I tried. Very Underdark coded? It kind of is, yeah. Cool. Just gonna take care of that real quick. I don't know if we're in the right place for this. It was just a hunch. A hunch I thought I'd follow up on. Blue mushrooms all towards the start of the zone. Cool. Glad I'm at least in the right place. But I will ask chat directly. I will say, chat, can you help me with this if I need help with anything? So bear that in mind. I'm trying to... I appreciate like trying to streamline things a little bit. But I'm also trying to avoid like too many spoilers. But thank you for the help. It was supposed to be in a cave with lots of water around, which is definitely this. But I don't know if they're in the water. They're probably not, because they're mushrooms. He always sounds like afraid when he jumps. He's always like, huh! But yeah, there are a lot of mushrooms around here, but I don't see any that are interactable. I presume I'd just be able to, like, pick them. There's an item down there that I haven't got yet, so I clearly need to, like, jump off of cliffs more in this game.
Great.
Oh, cool, that was the mushroom. Great, lovely, lovely. Now I know what I was looking for the whole time. Sick. Have I done a Baldur's Gate playthrough? No, I've not. I play D&D, like, in person a lot, and so Baldur's Gate is weird for me because I've never played, like, video gamified D&D. I played, like, on Roll20 and stuff. So I played, like, in-person games and I played online games of D&D. But I find it kind of strange when something as expansive as D&D is simulated and there's, like, obviously a ton of different choices you can make, but there are still, like, there's a limit to what can happen. Like, the game is still asking you to play a game that's, like, pre-written for you rather than, like, it being purely up to the imagination of the DM and reacting to the decisions of the players and stuff. So I find it kind of like, I'm happy watching Baldur's Gate more so than I am playing it, I think. If you're into Baldur's Gate, though, this is something I mentioned earlier that I'm kind of bored of people repeating over and over again, but I'll say it anyway. The actor who plays this character, the one that I'm running around as now, is the same actor who voices Shadowheart. And Latenna in Elden Ring as well. Jennifer English. So anyway, running around on the world map, we are headed for, I think, this place that was, like, just to the south of Esquie's cave. So I think we're going here. And I assume... Yeah, okay, Twilight Quarry. Oh, maybe that's not where we're supposed to be headed. We were headed for, like, some sort of cave? Stonewave Cliffs. Oh, up there. Okay, cool. So we're heading north instead of south. Let's go here quickly, just in case there's anything. I would kind of like to see what's up. What difficulty are we on? I'm playing on Expeditioner. I'm not super sweaty with the parry stuff, but... Okay, this is just another fixed camera environment. Cool. And another record. Nice, nice. Okay. So all of these side locations seem to be just little Easter egg fun environments and places to get cosmetics and collectibles. That's okay. At least we can kind of stay on the critical path then if we don't need to sweat these locations too much. There's also a thing here. Hello. Oh, I think I might need to get off the big lad before we can grab this.
What
nice,
have
okay.
we here?
We have Color of Lumina. It is an item we've seen many times before. Okay, so we're going north instead. We're going to this place. Right. Going to the place with all the basalt columns.
Here we go.
And is it this way? Oh. Oh, hello. Hi, friends. Worried about this one, actually. But whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound. That's the Burgeon with a sword? And friends. Huh. And this is a flyer, so we just need to keep shooting, I guess. Cool. We got little guy over here. Interesting.
Here's your card.
Let's start stacking Foretell on this guy.
Grace.
And let's Flurry Fury this one. Okay, right. A little weaker than I was expecting. Nice, good counter.
Get ready.
That's him taken out, and of course Mael gets eaten. Ugh, okay. We'll get her back in a second. Just gotta keep working on this. Get wrecked. Let's Lumiere Assault so we get break build up.
It's locked on you. Careful now. Good stuff.
Youch. Okay. We're in Twilight anyway, so let's Phantom Blade. Decent damage.
For those who come after.
Take your shots.
Oh no. Yep. Thought that was going to be pretty punishing. Fair enough. Let's revive. Purely because I don't think I can deal without.
It's up, Sia.
Careful now.
Okay, Gustav gets the counter.
If I die,
Happy
so
with
be
that.
it.
Let's at least heal. Oh no. Ow. Okay, that one at least I parried, thank goodness. Been trying my best to actually parry.
I guess this'll do.
That'll definitely do. Especially if it gets to spit my L back out. No Foretell left, so let's start building that back up again.
Spill some ink.
And you're still in Virtuo stance despite everything, so I guess we'll probably just, yeah, get some attacks in. Let's have Gustav heal himself. Maybe with recovery?
Second wind.
Especially since it gets him charge. And now we just need to attack. Really? Again? We'll go with recovery again because I need his health back. We're going to get comboed like that again.
Take your shots.
Why is it so difficult parrying that with CL? Let's go charge.
Not today.
Oh no. Yep, she's just dead. Should really learn to dodge instead of trying to parry absolutely everything, but you know.
Lady Luck smiles today. Take your shot. Careful now. Good stuff.
Okay, at least Gustav gets to counter that, but I always whiff one of those with CL, and that's annoying the heck out of me now. Let's have you heal while you're still exhausted.
For those who come after.
Try me.
Okay, yep. Just getting flattened again. That's fine. At least even when I'm exhausted, I still get to revive.
Like a phoenix.
Get ready.
4 hits this time, huh? Something about the timing of the fist, I just can't get it right. Good thing it still has Foretell on.
Take your shot.
It's locked on you.
Rough. Okay, we have AP, but we don't have heal, so let's just give him recovery. And now we're in Twilight, we can do this. And hopefully survive. Not happening. Rough. Okay, this is a more difficult fight than I expected somehow, but we need to break this thing so Mime comes back.
Let me paint death!
And guess what? She's still in Virtuoso stance. But still doesn't have enough AP. And I don't have any revives left, so CL is going to be sitting this one out. Oh cool, we have that as well. Really? Mime has suffered enough.
Take them down.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. Boo. Alright, we'll try that again. This is the kind of challenge I've wanted, though. I've been looking for a fight that's a little bit closer to our level. And Lune is still here. The last stand. And she can counter that. I guess we can electrify. We don't have... Oh, wait, no, we have some stuff that we can use to break, right.
Thunder.
Oh, here we go. Okay, interesting. Let's heal ourselves real quick.
Ready to evade. Thunder.
Okay, we have full stains. Oh, no. No way. Fun that you can bring in the reserve team, though. I like that. I'm looking forward to there being more of them. Because just Lune drifting in is a lot. Oh, God, where am I? Right, yeah, no. It put me back here. It's where it last auto-saved before I got into that ridiculous fight. Let's go again, though.
Here we go.
I think if Mime doesn't get immediately eaten, we might do better, but... Do we want to have Gustav in there, or do we want to have Lune in there? Because I feel like Lune can set up a bunch more stuff. And they have breaking abilities now. I don't know, we'll keep Gustav in. Now I know not to waste my hefty attacks on the little guy, though. We'll take this out.
Here's your card.
Alright, cool. This thing should give us an attack that we can counter.
Get ready.
Except I'm real bad at that. CL gets eaten. Interesting. Haven't seen one of those before.
I'm ready.
And yeah, I'm just whiffing all of those.
Can't leave us yet. On me. Okay. Guard up. Let's dance.
That's more like it. I heard the audio cue that time. And that time I was patient enough to wait for that. If CL is the one getting eaten this time, then so be it, I guess. We're going to heal Mayel, I think. Just in case we get a big combo here.
Ready to parry.
Okay, yep, we're getting it. And somehow she tanked that. What an absolute boss.
Okay. Okay.
Better at parrying those with Mayel than I was with CL, though, which is actually kind of not a surprise. Okay, now I kind of know how to parry that. Sort of, but not entirely.
Finesse and precision.
And now I have no healing tints, so Mayel is just going to have to do what she do. Overcharge.
Let me paint death! Get ready. Get ready.
On me. Let's dance.
Ah, no. At least Gustav got to counter. Revive time.
I'm ready.
I'm still stanceless, so Flory is not going to make much sense. Yeah, let's spark it again.
Ready to parry.
Yeah! Now I've got you. Unfortunately, I was in defensive, so I wasn't doing a ton of damage with that, but we're building overcharge at least. Let's swift stride so we can get into virtuose.
On me. Please survive. Gustav, don't die.
Oh, why's it always got to land a last hit on Gustav?
For those who come after.
Give CL back. Damage is damage. Yep, absolutely. Always is.
Time to hit big.
Alright, now you're talking. Huge. Stays in virtuose. No longer stunned. Lock Force Hell in. And I guess let's shatter. Nice, huge. We don't have enough for a Flory. I guess we offensive switch. And now it eats Gustav. Okay. Could have been worse. I feel bad that Gustav is so, like, losable out of everyone. Okay, now we're in Twilight next round. We need to apply burn.
Blades on me.
Stacks more when we're in offensive. Okay, slightly better at that one.
Deal me in.
Alright, Phantom Blade time.
Ended up smiling today.
Blades sharp.
And now it's burning, we can do this. Okay, it can eat 2 of them? That doesn't seem fair. Since we're still in Twilight, we need to probably marking card.
No more tricks.
I'm waiting. Try me.
Sick, let's counter. Oh, very good, very good. And now she has something that can break, which means we get the other 2 back. Now you're talking. Spits out all of the swallowed expeditioners. Okay, yep.
Deal me in.
Okay, now you're going down.
Okay.
I think just an attack. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Okay, Goltaram and Abyssaram. Okay, so we have a much better sword for Gustav. Augmented counter 1. And another Borgian skin. Okay, I wonder if we can bring another one of those to the other guy. Oh, we have an earth element now too. Oh, that looks sick. So that just leveled that up to level 8 because we just picked up a level 8 one. And that thing is pretty hefty, actually. But then the earth element one is going to be fun. Scales with different stats, but worth knowing about. At least. Okay, wonder if there's much... Oh, hello. Are you another lost Gestral? Yeah. Okay, great. So we can get a reward after going to camp again. There's a couple of other little things down here. There's got to be an item there. Yep.
Nice.
Healing parry. Oh, that's useful. Also, really high health and defense score. That's super fun. So we can basically layer on a bunch of health and defense to help us survive parrying. That's great. There's a sword in this game that looks like Ichigo's sword from Bleach. I wouldn't know. I don't know what that looks like. I've seen Bleach like once. Like an episode. So I wanted to go back to Small Burgeon to see if I can hand over another skin and see if that, like, advances that little encounter some more. And I think we'll probably wrap up the stream there because it's getting late here. So let's go and say hi. Because it seems like maybe, like, with Jar, we need to bring multiple of them to get the full understanding of what's happening there. I think we probably need to start leveling Vitality. Considering that we're taking a little bit of damage here and there. And Seal's health is still so low because she doesn't have any Pictos equipped that give her, like, massive health gain. This is what I'm about, though, because now Mael can learn Rain of Fire for medium single target fire damage, Guard Down to apply defenseless to everything. Or Aegid, protect allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns. And that's really good with the high health threshold she has right now. But I think maybe we Rain of Fire instead. Combustion, Revenge, Pyrolyze. There's some pretty cool looking sword ballet. Extreme single target damage, 5 hits, use weapons element. Critical hits, double damage, yeah. So cool. Alright, Spectral Sweep. Medium single target damage, 2 to 6 hits. Applies one foretell per hit, and criticals apply an additional one. So, yeah, with a luck rating as high as hers, that's also going to be pretty good. I need to start messing with some of the skills, because we saw that in that fight. A couple of times Mael ends up with, like, 5 AP, which is not quite enough for Flory Fury. I don't think I'm using guard up enough, so I maybe want to put Mezzo Forte in there so that we can reapply the current stance and gain AP for next round, because then we can stay in Virtuose longer, which is really the goal. Do we get any option to give you... No, okay. Weird. Interesting. Maybe that shows up later, but yeah. I have another Burgeon skin that I can't give to that guy yet. Okay. We're going to ride Esquie back over to the location we're supposed to be going to, but then I think we're going to call it there and we'll explore that next time. Obviously, we've done a lot of side stuff today, but I like all the side stuff. And we discovered that some of it is really just for cosmetics and collectibles, so I'm not going to be too fussed about exploring all of it super thoroughly in future, but there's always bits and pieces that are going to be worth going off the beaten path for. We've also got this.
Great.
Chroma, nice. Okay, so at the foot of this, we'll dismount from the big lad. And this is where we'll call it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. Thank you so much to everybody who came over from Gem's raid and Shiv's raid earlier in the stream as well. Really appreciate you all for dropping by. The music is going to go away again, sadly, so that I can find somebody to raid here on Twitch while we wrap up. And I hope you've all enjoyed taking a look at this. The VODs are going to be up on Twitch for a while and on YouTube at Pixel VODs, so if you're curious about any of this and feel like checking it out from the beginning, go ahead and find it there. I'm going to send you folks over to Martin, who started streaming on Misadventures just as I was wrapping up, unless he's just wrapping up now. But I have a feeling he's going to be on for a little bit. He's fishing right now, yeah, he's chilling. Okay, cool. I'm going to send you over to Martin in the Little Woods, and we're going to wrap up the stream here, but I will be back on Tuesday with another stream for you. We're going to do Minecraft and some more Clair Obscur. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where else this game goes. In the meantime, have yourselves a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.